way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness, gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the witness of men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture.
So then, some more thunder. Every now and then, I like to make a video about the Japanese and just how underappreciated this faction is in this game. And it's kind of unjustified in a way when you think about it, because a lot of people, they just easily dismiss the faction because of perhaps lack of armaments, the very weak defensive capabilities, but that's not what highlights the planes. They're like that for a reason. It's because they excel in turning. It's because they excel in, well, killing sometimes. It's kind of a bit weird. You're gonna hear more about this in a second. But a lot of people just easily dismiss him, mostly probably due to just those two things that I mentioned, dying easy and not killing that great. However, I think maybe that only applies to certain tiers. Oh, and there's actually one more reason. Probably the lack of planes. That one I can agree with. There needs to be more planes for the Japanese. But the other two, let's take them case in point. Defenses, the Japanese are always going to be weak in terms of defenses at every tier. That's just the way that they're built. They're built light, but they're built to be maneuverable. So fair enough, you die quite easy. But there's two things that sort of come out of this. One, a lot of people are afraid of what happens when a Japanese plane is on fire. A lot of them are made out of wood. They're going to keep on burning. That's what you'd think. Wood must keep burning. Well, the odd thing is actually in this game, and a few patches ago, the Japanese planes had so much problems with being caught on fire, as in they would just keep on burning, that I think what Gaijin did was they reversed it. And I don't mean they just like simply did a little bit of a modifier to fix it so that you don't burn a lot. They completely changed it, like a massive reversal, where if you're caught on fire with the Japanese, that fire is pretty much going to go out. And it's kind of funny when you think about it. It's like, wood that doesn't keep on burning? What is this blasphemy? Well, that's actually one of the peculiar things about the Japanese in recent patches. They just, whenever they get caught on fire, the fire is most likely gonna go out. Now, also in terms of its lightweight, it makes it an awesome turn fighter. And I'm not talking about like your average turn fighter. It's like a Spitfire ×2. We know Spitfires are really good, and I'm sure all of you have access to the Spitfires and the British. We all know that Spitfires are really awesome planes, but the Japanese, in terms of turn time, there's nothing greater than them. They are absolutely mental, and this is actually one of the big reasons why you can go on high kill streaks with them. How does that make sense, Krebs? You were saying that they're pretty weak. Well, that comes on to case point number 2. People like to think that these planes are very weak, and it's probably due to their lack of armaments. You know, at 220mm cannons, pretty much right on throughout all the tiers. What's going on there? That's like no damage, right? Well, you would think so, but it's actually surprising. These guns are sort of reminiscent of like the LA5Fs and the LA5FNs. It's only 220mm cannons, but it's like a chainsaw. They're so powerful. You get kills very, very rapidly with them. And you're gonna actually see this quite a number of times in this game, in this round, where planes just fall to pieces, like that guy there. And also the number of pilot kills is crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the Japanese or if it's stealth ammo or what it is. Nobody has no vitality, but I went a crazy number of kills, pilot kills in this match. Ooh, that guy was pretty close, wasn't he? That would have been very honorable, crashing into another Japanese plane. Very honorable. But those are, you know, 2 case points of why people think they're weak, but surprisingly they can be very effective. At higher tiers, I would actually say that they're not the greatest planes. I have a very big frustration with the Japanese at higher tiers, because a lot of other planes are, in my opinion, superior. They have much more cannons. I mean, how can you argue 6 cannons versus 2? And also better defensive capabilities. I mean, how can you argue armored glass and rear armored plates in comparison to just single glazed windows and wood? It's a huge difference, isn't it? And that's my only complaint about the Japanese, the higher tier ones. But tier 9, around tier 5 to tier 9, they're just so awesome. Ridiculously good. The A6M3 Type 20, Mod 22, the A6M3, the A6M2, some of the Hyens, they're more so great at historical battles. They really rack up kills. In fact, one of my highest, actually probably my highest scoring game was with the Japanese, and there's another video of it on my channel. It's something like, oh, now you're putting me on the hot seat, but around like 25 kill monster game? Maybe not something like that, but it was another game where I was using the Japanese, got 25 kills, 1 death. It was like, come on, get in there. It was awesome, and I really think that the only plane I could have done that with was with the Japanese. No other plane. What the heck is that guy doing? I think he got so crazy for the kill, he just decided, oh, I'm going straight on in. Nobody's stopping me now. Crashed right into me. So he doesn't get the kill, nobody gets the kill. Funny that. But I really think like 25 kill streak, I mean, you could do it with any faction, but playing with the Japanese, and specifically on certain maps, it really makes it a lot easier. You get on people's 6s so easily, and then it just goes from 1 kill to next kill to next kill to next kill, and you can't do that sometimes with other planes because they just don't turn as easy. It's more like 1 kill, oh, I need to try to turn around, do some funky maneuvers, and then I'll be on the next plane. Whereas this one, look, I've got a damaged wing, and I can already get behind this guy that's coming at me. I didn't get the kill, but you know exactly what was going to happen if somebody didn't take that kill. He would have died very, very quickly there. And that's the awesome thing about it. And that's what I say in my previous videos, that the Japanese in the right hands are just probably the most lethal planes in the game. Simply because of what they can do. If the pilot is competent, knows what's going on around him, it's just crazy. You'll see a number of times people want to come in and kill me, and I think it's going to happen soon over here with ME410. But people want to come in, they miss the shot, and so they go in for a turn, and that's the worst thing they can do. ME410, coming in, try to turn on me, nope, not happening. Already behind him. A little bit of vertical corkscrew action, and then I'm behind him. Oh, some tracers! Turn! Oh dear. I think the reason why I died earlier in this game, those 2 times, was because of something we call tunnel vision. When you got a kill lined up right in front of you, you think you can get it, but there's tracers coming behind you, and you just try to ignore those tracers. You're thinking, oh, that person's not going to hit me, or they're not going to kill me in time. I can get this kill that I'm going for. And I would, personal experience tells me probably 8 out of 10 times, maybe even 9 out of 10 times, it's not going to work. When you've got tracers coming behind you, if they're catching up to you, you don't have the speed to get away, then probably the best thing is to turn around. Because by the time you kill that guy you're going after, you're probably going to be damaged, your wings might be damaged up, your flight characteristics, parameters aren't going to be as great. So you might as well just turn around on that one guy that was chasing after you. See if you can do a vertical corkscrew of some sort, and trick him out, and take him out that way. Just hope it's not a Japanese plane or a Spitfire behind you, or else you have a really tough time of turning on them. Oh, that guy's dead. Ouch. Air assist streak times 4. Here comes another guy wanting the kill on me. Nope, don't think so. Boom, 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 and pilot kill. Easy access. When they want to turn around like that, you're gonna finish the turn a lot faster than they will, and you're gonna have easy access to their pilot. Shoot them down instantly like that guy right there. So top of the world, top of the world. I guess there's so many different, maps, and they all play differently. But this one is absolutely fantastic for the Japanese. You've got this big open area. The place that I'm flying over right now, this is the big open area where all the furballs take place. And to be fair, Japanese in the open is kind of like a scary thing to go through or be with, because they're not heavily armored, as I was saying. They die easily, so if somebody gets the jump on you, you're screwed. But the nice thing is, you've got all this valley, essentially, mountains beside you, and also a bridge stuck right in the middle, and you can use that to your cover, so that you can outturn people and get behind them. One kill after the other. My engine's going out. It looks like suicide mode's gonna have to go into place pretty soon. But for some reason my engine's still going. It's black, it's slowly flashing, It was turning different colors, and now it's going onto the last limbs of its life. Spitfire. Ooh, priority target. Gotta get him. Gotta get him. There's also that other plane right in front of me, but no. Spitfire is gonna be the more important one to go for. Gotta take him out. But still, look at that turn time. I mean, I like to compliment the Japanese for it, but the Spitfires do really, really well themselves. Oh, he's trying to play a bit of evasive. I think he's trying to kill a few people before he goes down, but I'm behind him. Aircraft destroyed. Oh, and we're in the situation. Engine's gonna cut out. Just got my kill. One last guy! It's another Ryzen! I suppose there's only so far that he can go. But anyway, that's the end of the gameplay, guys. Hope you enjoyed this and you might play the Japanese a bit. Until the next episode, this is Krebsy, and I'll catch you all later.